Hi, welcome to Current Custom 1900. It's Abraham Sunday here once again, and I'm going to wrap up this student route viability discussion today. So what I'm going to talk about today is a continuation of what we've talked about for the last 2 weeks, but I'm going to conclude today on whether the student route is actually worth it or not. So what I'm going to say first is this. If you have been lucky enough to have an offer letter, you've confirmed the offer letter, the university is genuine, and you've been able to pay your school fees or probably get scholarship, and you're in the UK, that's congratulations to you. You have covered the first step. What's the next step? The next step is you now ensuring that the course that you're studying is relevant. Once your course is relevant and you now try to get yourself a graduate route, possibly after your study, then that's good for you. Or once you about to wrap up your course, you find yourself an internship that you can join, that's good for you as well. Or you find yourself in a position whereby before you graduate, you've been able to do some courses and have some work experience and apply for the right job. That's very good as well. Now, what everybody is looking for after graduating is a way that they can earn money. One could be because you've actually spent a lot of money to pay your international school fees, about 15,000 to 20,000 pounds for school fees right now. And then you have the surcharge and every other thing that you need to cover, which I've talked about in previous episode. But today, I'm going to focus on the options you have after you finish your study. The first one I'm going to talk about is if you finally graduate from your master's degree, there's opportunity for you to further your education into PhD. How can you do this? There are opportunities where institutions have partnership with organizations to be able to provide fully funded scholarships. What you need to do is before you graduate, begin to look for your interest in PhD topics. If you have one already, you can propose it and then look for scholarship that will pay for it. But from my experience, the easiest one to get are the ones that the university have a specific topic they need somebody to research in, which means there is a supervisor already willing to supervise that topic. So if you apply for those kind of scholarship, then provided you are the preferred candidate and they have selected you to do that PhD research, then your supervisor is going to be the one that will be available to you to support you throughout that period of time. And then you have also stipends that you use to pay your living accommodations and the likes throughout the period of your PhD. There are two types of scholarship you can get for PhD. There are some that are partial scholarships, there are some that are full scholarship. Partial scholarship in the sense that they might say, okay, we'll cover your tuition, but won't cover the living expenses. While some will say we'll cover both your living expenses and your tuition up to a certain amount of money. So it's left for you to be able to manage yourself within that period of time with that money. So that is one option for somebody that is graduating that wants to stay in the country and not go back. Another option is this. You can go for the HPI visa. So this is high potential individual visa that was launched last year, November. What this visa simply means is that there are more universities now that can actually endorse candidates for this high potential individual visa. Is different from global talent. The high potential individual visa is visa that you can actually apply for. We used to call it a graduate route and graduate entrepreneur route some years back, which I was a beneficiary of that approach as well. So you can actually get endorsed by your university, probably because of your thesis or your research, or you have something very unique that you're actually doing, and then you propose that to your university, and then your university can endorse you, and that can allow you to stay in the country for that, and it leads to indefinite leave to remain as well. So you can look out for high potential individual visa, but you have to do it through your university before you graduate. That's another one you should think about. Aside that, you can also look at global talent. If you have exceptional talent, most especially for people that have done PhD or specific type of research in masters, you can actually apply for global talent, provided your supervisor can actually reference you, provide reference for you to say this person is somebody with a talent and this is something that this person is doing that I'm aware of, and they can actually endorse you on that one as well. So global talent is another option that you can think about. Another one again that is there but not really talked about a lot is the innovator founder visa. The innovator founder visa is something you can explore, provided you have a good idea that you can actually justify. They are looking for 3 key areas: scalability, viability, and also the ability for you to be able to justify that idea is worth it. So innovator founder visa is something that you can think about as well, provided you can actually justify it. Ideally, there's no requirement for how much you should have, but you should be able to show financial projection for up to 3 to 5 years of how the business will scale and be able to provide value in the UK. The last one I'm going to talk about is the skilled visa, which everybody is quite aware of. After graduating, you can look into having jobs and you can be sponsored by companies. Now, what I normally encourage people is, do not wait till you graduate before you start looking for skilled visa. What you can do is, before you graduate, as far as you know where you're coming from, you have some background experience, and you know the course you're doing, look for certifications that would justify your experience and your expertise, and then begin to apply for the right job. Do trainings, right? Do exams that will show that you know what you're doing, and apply for job. I've had students that have mentored, and they have, from their study, entered into organizations, and they have been sponsored, and they don't even need to go through the post-study route. I hope this has blessed you. My name is Abraham Sunday. This is the last episode on this student route, whether it's viable. In conclusion, what I would say to you is, student route is still viable, but you must know what you're doing. Gone are the days where you just find yourself anywhere and just find your way around it. It's not like that anymore. You need to know what you're doing, have a plan in place, and be able to go through plan A, B, C, D, and be able to execute it. I hope this has blessed you. Like, share, comment, and if you have any question, feel free to reach me. My name is Abraham Sunday. It's Chronicles of 1900. It's an inspirational podcast. Until I see you again next week, remain blessed.